you've got the balls, you've come to the right place. There's lots of action happening right here tonight on MTN Gladiators. But that's what you've come to expect. As I said, no wannabe gladiators.
Ready to contend tonight, it's Ada!
This 20-year-old engineering student has done incredibly well to move from the first round now into the second round of MTN Gladiators. She has a lot of self-confidence, and honesty is one of her best traits. We'll see if she can handle getting tougher in the second round of MTN Gladiators.
That's right, James. From now on in, it just gets tougher and tougher.
Well, good luck, Ada.
Our next contender up is June!
Here's a contender we're looking forward to seeing perform in the second round of MTN Gladiators, June Heidenrecht. She performed so brilliantly in the first round that I think she's going to pull all the stops out in the second. She's a small package of absolute dynamite. On to the guys now, and we say hello to Godfrey!
Here's another great contender. 26-year-old Godfrey Inyakana is one hot contender. He did incredibly well in the first round with lots of attitude, lots of get up and go, and that's what we like to see on this program. He says he's short-tempered when he's hungry. We hope that he's hungry for victory here, but that he doesn't get short-tempered.
And last but not least, Luton!
Here's the tenacious guy from East London in the Eastern Cape. This is Luton. He is a firefighter. He is brave and he loves coming to other people's rescue. He's going to have to come to his own rescue today. No chance of losing any points for Luton because I want to see him all the way through to the final of this round.
Because our winners of MTN Gladiators for this series win themselves those Mazda double cab drifters. What an awesome prize.
Yeah, but who gets to take away those gladiators?
Hubba, hubba.
This thunderstorm is not outside, but happening right here on your television set. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this break.
Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air. MTN Gladiators.
Our first contender in Powerball playing with the red ball, it's Ada! And playing with the blue ball, it's June! They're up against Jazz and Fox!
Man, two tough gladiators to come up against in this event. We said this round's going to get tougher, and this is evidence of that, Ursula.
Indeed it is. The F word for this team is formidable.
Well, it's a good thing it's formidable and nothing else. I was ticking over there with the options, but it's
Get right out of the
formidable.
gutter. Let's get on with the games.
Ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Jazz, one of our new gladiators, getting flummoxed by Ada with a great little move there. She puts in 2 points for the basket.
June tries to get some as well, but she's not able to. Look at that. Now, I'm worried about Jazz in this event because she does tend to get a little bit risky.
And there you go, a high tackle from Jazz. That's not the spirit of this game, and she's pushing Ada's head into the mat.
Did I say a little risky? I mean a lot risky. We're going to be watching her as the players continue to try to dunk the balls into the baskets.
Another high tackle, and Jazz not letting go quick enough. The boss is not going to like this. Ada already has clocked up some good points here, but no, another high tackle as she tries to throw the ball in. This is not how Powerball should be played, Ursula. Jazz is one of our new gladiators who gets very amped up and wants to win another bad tackle from
would
Jazz.
you look at that? Jazz is playing like she is some kind of international rugby player's worst nightmare.
Absolutely not good stuff, but our contenders are still going for it, and another high tackle from Jazz. June trying to find her way around Fox, not easy to do that, and she tries to get a basket, and listen, that's timeout, and another high tackle from Jazz.
High tackles and traveling balls, that's what we've seen on this game.
Yeah, you go on the replay, you can see Jazz doesn't go anywhere below the shoulders, it's all neck and head stuff.
Neck and head, eh?
Neck and head, eh? Despite the high tackles, Ada comes away with 8 big points over June's Dipper.
Ready to score at Powerball. It's Godfrey!
Yeah!
Looking to go big and blue. It's Luton! And they're up against Warrior and Granite! Okay, James, I would not like to be contender going up against either one of these two MTN Gladiators. These guys are fast and furious, and when Granite is on the field, you know he means business. When Warrior's got his back, he means that W.
You better believe it, Ursula. Granite and Warrior, two of the biggest, toughest, meanest gladiators on MTN Gladiators, the new breed.
Look at how he's already psyching out poor Luton.
Are you ready for action? Contenders, ready!
Ursula, Ice is stopping the action before it even starts. Something's up here.
We haven't even gone into the countdown. She is pointing out something to the bosses now, coming onto the floor to let us know what's
That's
up.
correct, folks. I've just been reminded by Ice. The previous game that Granite played, I gave him a red card. He's not allowed to be on the arena. Get off the arena. You're disqualified out of this game.
Get off the arena, says the boss to Granite, who is only the meanest and greatest of the MTN Gladiators.
Ursula, the boss is absolutely correct. Last week, take a look at this. Granite took out Guy in shootout. This tackle and the subsequent pushing off the mat earned him a yellow card. His attitude gave him a red card.
And I'm telling you, you reminded me of something. For that, you will get a red card. Say what?
So that was the replay, James, and now we know the exact reason.
Say what? Have you got a short-term memory? You got a red card for a bad attitude in the last game. So get off the arena so we can continue with the game.
Okay, Granite, what the ref has said, let's stick to the rules. You are a great man. You still go down as the best. I'm going to ask one gladiator to come on and represent you in the best way that you hold. Where's Wildebeest?
Oh, that's an interesting turn of events. Warrior bringing out the wild one.
Wild one indeed, but is he up to the task of taking over from
Go
Granite?
big, my man. Do it for him.
Hold on, guys.
The crowd absolutely packed to capacity, getting behind Granite. They don't like the boss's decision at all.
All right. Thank you, guys. Warrior, respect, brother. Wildebeest, if there's anybody who can do it in my place, it's you.
That's the sound of thousands of Granite fans.
As for you, I think your bank balance grew and he's shrunk just a little bit.
You can see Granite's attitude has not changed at all.
The boss just wants to ask the crowd something. Luton supporters and family are there. June's there. Godfrey there. Ida's there. Do you want to see the games are played fair? Or do you want to see the gladiators make their own rules?
Oopsie, this might have backfired on the boss. The crowd wants Granite's rule.
Let's not forget this is the boss's arena, and rules are rules.
The crowd has spoken. And we'll respect the boys. Well, I'll tell you what. Tough, because the boss's rules stand. Get off the arena, Garrett.
You've got to agree with the boss. He rules the route. He's the man, and you can't have unfair play.
Whose arena this is? The boss. Contender, ready! Gladiators, ready!
Oh, come on, Warrior.
3, 2, 1.
Well, the boss has re-established the rules in the arena. Luton goes straight for 2 points, while Warrior gets Godfrey down on the mats.
Let's watch Wildebeest now trying to stop Luton.
Missed, and that's 3 points, Ursula. Flip my dog. Another 2 points to Luton, whilst Godfrey goes down to the mat. Warrior is taking him out.
Luton is still looking strong, maybe just a little bit tired, but he has got his plan worked out and he scores again, while Warrior is determined to keep Godfrey from scoring us all.
Luton really has got this edge basket sorted out. He gets 2 points in there every time he goes for it, despite the fact that Wildebeest is putting in some big tackles. Another big tackles. He goes high to get Luton down. That's the only way he seems to be able to stop him. And Warrior is making mincemeat of Godfrey.
Warrior is giving Godfrey nightmares in daylight.
Oh, great tackle from Wildebeest. He's now gotten Luton down, and Warrior just keeps pounding Godfrey.
Game over.
I don't know how much pain any contender is expected to take, but Godfrey has suffered the worst of it.
Taking a look at the replay, look at this. The edge basket on the left-hand side. Luton gets most of his points in this one as he manages to avoid tackles from Wildebeest, and that gives him 11 points, Ursula.
It does indeed, James, and Godfrey walks away from Powerball with nothing. Standing by and ready to climb MTN Mountain, it's Ada! She's going up against Diamond!
Well, you've heard the expression, as hard as diamonds. This is one hard gladiator. Take a look at this. I can't even do that in the morning.
I can't do that in my dreams. Also standing by and ready for her summit, it's June! She'll be followed by Lynx!
Here's one tough gladiator. Lynx is her name, one of our new breed of new gladiators on MTN. She knows how to claw her way up the mountain.
Is the arms ready for action? Contenders, you'll go on the first whistle. Gladiators, you'll go on the second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
The whistle blows and the contenders are away for the 60-second game to the top already. There's been a mistake made. Now Ada's going to have to scramble to make up for that lost time. While her supporters get on behind her, the gladiators make for MTN Mountain.
This is a crucial point in the climb, Ursula. The contenders have heard the whistle. They know the gladiators are chasing up after them, and they're on the middle of the mountain, which means that the gradient increases. It becomes tougher on the arms and tougher on the legs. But both June and Ada are looking strong as they head up the mountain. Was that little girl blocking her ears? Other people shouting too loud? But look, Diamond has got hold of Ada. Is this the end of her climb whilst June hits the button and 10 points?
Now let's see if Ada can get out of Diamond's grasp. She does indeed. Scramble up, Ada. Scramble.
But,
on.
Diamond has lost her footing, which gives Ada the chance to get to the top. Has she got enough time? We'll have to wait and see. Can she do it?
It's looking mighty slippery up there, but just 2 or 3 more big maneuvers, and she scores 5 points.
Take a look at this again, Ursula. June has got her 10 points. Ada is struggling to get rid of that hold on her by Diamond. And then Diamond comes loose.
The points now after MTN Mountain. Ada scored 5 and June got 10 big ones.
Which gives them 13 and 10, a 3-point lead by Ada.
Well, I tell you what, the contenders on MTN Gladiators know how to do it. They're laying down challenges thick and fast, and Godfrey has one for Gemini.
Yeah, you know what? I've beaten Gemini on the atmosphere, and now I'm going to teach him how to climb.
Wow, we'll just see whether he knows how to teach Gemini how to climb. That's a challenge that won't be missed. Ready to scale the MTN Mountain, it's Godfrey! And he'll be up against Gemini.
2 of my personal favorites, MTN Gladiators. I love it when action comes in a pack of 2.
Also scaling the MTN Mountain, it's Luton! Oh, but he'll be chased by Spider!
This gladiator makes me laugh every time I see him. He's got a new trick up his sleeveless sleeves every time he comes onto the arena.
Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
There they go, Ursula, straight up the mountain. This is where Godfrey has a little bit of an advantage over Luton. He has a far bigger reach, which means that theoretically he should get up the mountain quicker.
Theoretically he should, but oh, Luton, I was just going to say that he has got so much determination, and he was determined to take out an MTN Gladiator.
There you go. I tell you why Spider makes me laugh. He's looking for Luton, and Luton's not there, but it doesn't look like Godfrey's managed to teach Gemini how to climb as he gets him off the mountain. Let's look at that again. A big jump for his foot. He gets him on the left ankle, and it's a yank And goodbye, Godfrey. Taking a look at the points now, neither of our contenders get any points, which means that Luton is still on 11 and Godfrey on a big Zippo. Come on, Godfrey. Full finger.
Ready to do damage on duel. It's Ada. Let's take a closer look at this 20-year-old student from Hatfield, Pretoria, who doesn't suffer prejudice people easily.
No, at 1.65 meters, that's about 5'8". She is no pint-sized contender.
She's going up against Shadow. Shame, Ada, to have to go up against Shadow on this particular game. Now, Shadow is mean and weak.
Are you ready? Shadow, ready. 3, 2, 1.
Now, you'll remember, Ursula, in the first round, Ada was disqualified for stepping onto the other podium, and Shadow is laying into her much better with no mercy whatsoever.
Shadow's pounding away at Ada, going specifically for the head and the hips over there, unsettling this contender who can do nothing but stand by defenselessly and fall off the podium.
Let's take a look at that again, Ursula. You'll see it's exactly the same problem that she had in the first round, and Shadow knew her weakness. As you said, head and hip shots in combination guaranteed to get you off your balance, and that's what made Ada step onto the other podium.
Now, June, you didn't do too well on Powerball, but going into the duel, you want to create a bit of a storm.
That's right, Ursula. I just want you to give me thunder because I want to give her a real clap of thunder.
That is little June back. Let's see how she does on duel. Coming right up.
Next up on the duel, it's June.
Taking a look at her stats, 5'2" tall. Well, that's not very tall in my book, but she's going to need all the power of her 54 kilograms and those mean muscles to take out Thunder and give her a clap.
And she's up against Thunder.
If you ask me, this Gladiator is ready to give out lots of thunder claps. Watch out, June, as much as I am behind you. Thunder is not a gladiator you want to mess around with.
Ready. Thunder, ready. On the whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Well, an incredible move from June, but it doesn't pay off. She tried to duck for the first shot, and she goes down as she loses her balance.
Going into the replay, we see a classic defensive maneuver by the contenders, but it's just not good enough.
Now the ruling, boys and girls, it's straight back to the boss to find out what's what.
You guys, I and myself discussed it. We promised you action. That wasn't action. They're getting back up there. We're having a rematch.
We want after-action satisfaction. Go, boss, go!
Good for the boss. He knows he wants action. We're going to see it now as they go straight into it. June gets an early knock to the head, but Thunder is laying into it quite viciously on the head. And another knock, and June is down.
Very better.
Much better, boss. Our sentiments exactly. Thunder is stoked, and well, she should be. That was a great bout of duel.
Let's take a look at this again, Ursula. A great knock to the head, unbalanced June, and it's this blow that sends her down. She loses her balance. She might look as though she jumped, but a blow from the back of the head from Thunder is enough to put anyone down on the mat.
The Gladiators were ferocious on duel, James, as the scoreboard reflects. Ready for his duel, it's Godfrey!
Standing 1.9 meters tall and 90 kilograms of tough muscle, he's going to need it on the duel.
That's right. The Black Lion gets ready to face his gladiator. He's going up against Giant! And this is who he's got to go up against.
Ursula, you spoke too soon. The producers must have heard you, and they brought out the Giants.
Godfrey says if he were to be a gladiator, that's what his name would be. Black Lion. Can he roar loud enough to get this giant off the podium?
Contender Gladiator, no pushing. Clean fight. Godfrey, ready.
He's going to have to be ready. He's going up against Giant, and you heard the boss saying we want clean hits and no pushing. This is going to be a tough one. Taking a look at Giant, 7 foot tall. That is packed full of muscle. It's not a gladiator you'll want to mess with.
3, 2, 1.
And here they go. Godfrey manages to get one shot in before Giant completely clubs him to the mat.
Well, certainly that contender managed to get just the bare necessities out of his performance. The boss gave the thumbs up. That means it's a good, clean bout.
Taking a look at it again, Ursula, Godfrey, it's a bit of a wussy shot, to be honest. And Giant, that looked like a fist to the face as he goes down to the
Hey,
mat.
what's with the insult?
That's not an insult, Ursula, just calling it the way I see it.
Duel, it's Luton!
Luton says his favourite MTN Gladiator is Granite.
And his best trait is tenacity. He's going to need that on duel.
He's up against Scorpion!
Ooh, the man with the sting in his tail. He's out for business and he wants to deliver.
Well, I'm sure he'll deliver. Former world karate champion. You don't want to mess with Scorpion when he gets going.
Luton, ready. Scorpion, ready. On the whistle. 3, 2, 1.
The boss is in the house. He's called for action and the players get into it immediately as Luton goes and knocks down Scorpion.
See that? Unbelievable, Ursula. It took one blow to Scorpion and he went down. What's wrong with this gladiator?
Did you even see that coming? Take a look at the replay. Scorpion is the first to hit. Luton, however, recovers and says, enough already, get off. Well, the deal is done and the judgment's in. Godfrey sitting on absolutely no points while Luton is in the lead with 21. It's that time of the night where you know that James and I have got to pick sides. It's not as though we're forced to. We've been watching these contenders very closely, and this is the conclusion we've come to.
Well, we're into the second round. This is serious stakes, Ursula. So my money is going on despite the fact that he has absolutely no points right now. He's got a big heart. My money's on Godfrey, and I'll put my other bet on Ada.
All right, I knew he would do that because I'm thinking, for the boys, my money's definitely down on East London's Luton, and definitely little Junebug because she's got spirit.
Time now to get up close and personal as we get behind the scenes with one of our gladiators who proves that you can be beautiful without the broad and be a top gladiator.
Hi, my name is Venus, and I'm a new gladiator, and this is my diary day, so welcome to my house. This is my son, Cole. I love animals. This is my test portfolio, so here we go.
Not surprising that our gladiators want to get up close and personal with Venus.
Shopping's paradise.
Oh, man alive. She's a gladiator who leaves you breathless.
She's been the nicest of everyone to me the whole time since I've been here. I think you're going to have to turn that off now.
Ready to hang tall. It's Ada! And she's going up against Fox. This is the foxy one. Foxy lady knows how to dish it out.
Speaking of dishing it out, you can't hear over the chairs, but that's the sound of jaws dropping as Fox comes into the arena, and you want to see one jaw drop to the floor very quickly. It's this man here. He cannot believe his luck as he gets a kiss from the foxy lady.
It is time for the game where the toughest survive. Ada, ready. Fox, ready. On the whistle. 3, 2, 1.
It's hanged up and we're into the action as Foxy gets swinging away and Ada looking towards those red rings to get maximum points.
Ada's looking very comfortable. You know that when she was about 11 years old, she had to overcome a fear of heights. Being up there on the hang tough rings, she certainly is proving that she has no fear, no more.
And I tell you what, she's got some good style here as she's onto the red rings and she's guaranteed of 5 points at least if she can hang on. But Fox has seen her moves and she's coming up quickly. Ada, you've got to go all the way for those maximum 10 points. Only 3 points ahead at this point, Ursula, but I guarantee you that my money's safe on this girl.
I guarantee you your money is safe for 5 points on this girl because she can't get enough of a swing to get onto the podium
Ursula,
to score 10.
She's almost going to the podium. What are you talking about? She's nearly there. Come on, Ada. Don't hang on, hang on, hang on. She's got it. Yes, but Fox is on her way. Will Ada hang on for the full 60 seconds? And she does! And that's 5 points.
Nothing.
Next to hang tough, it's June. And she's up against Venus.
Here's the gladiator whose diary we've just seen. She is certainly a sophisticated, regal lady.
Well, she's got that from the catwalks of New York, Milan, and Paris. She knows how to move her body.
He's giving a full 10 out of 10.
You better believe
Like to
it.
see what his wife or girlfriend's going to be saying when she sees that.
June, ready. Venus, ready. 3, 2, 1.
As we've just seen, Ada Boyson's getting 5 points on hang tough. Will your contender be able to do the same or better?
I am a girl of loads of faith, and I reckon that June is going to get at least 5 points. You can see that because of a height disadvantage, she had to step off of a box. That's not stopping June from having great swings there.
I just want to point out one thing.
What?
She's still in the white rings.
She'll get into the red. Look at that now. Venus has come to an absolute standstill. If she can't get a better swing there, June Berg is going to run circles around her on those rings.
Well, June's going to have to do something very soon because she's sticking around for way too long in the white rings. The object here, Ursula, is obviously to get into the red rings as quickly as you can before your gladiator gets onto you. And whilst my money's on Ada, you don't want to see our contender scoring no points.
45 seconds, says the boss. Come on, June. Into the red scoring zone now she goes. If she can hang on, maybe even get over to the podium. She is going out for the podium. She can score 10 points, James. Watch out. Here comes my June.
This is not good news, and that's time out. She gets her 5 points. Not bad going. Five points each for our contenders, but the gap is still 3 points. 18 to Ada, 15 to June.
Next contender on hang top, it's Godfrey! And he's up against Wildemus.
James, if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. I wouldn't like to be the contender going up against Wildemus, especially not on hang top, because this is where he rules supreme.
Cut that music.
Hang on, what's he doing here now? He's in to cause a raucous rumpus.
All right, fans. Just to let you know that this is the second game that Granite was supposed to be on tonight. They call it hang tough. Who else but Granite should be on hang tough? Let me remind the fans that this is a boss arena and this game is called hang tough, but the boss's rules say you were bad. Get off.
You can't mess with the boss. That's 150 kilograms of mean muscle. What's Granite going to do?
It's getting very, very close to the fact that I might just rock the boss's house.
Idle threats or hot air, what is Granite up to?
So you know what? I ain't gonna get in your space, in your house. But I'm gonna stand back here and enjoy while you all love Granite.
You couldn't inflate that ego anymore.
Well, I'll tell you what, Granite. The boss is so nice to organise you front of the house seats right next to him.
You
Stick
go,
with, watch
boss.
again.
The boss has always got a comeback for Granite. Man, I love this guy.
Tough to survive. Godfrey, ready! Wildebeest, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Godfrey's 21 points behind Luton. He's got to make this count and go for maximum points on 10, Ursula.
You're looking for maximum points. I'm looking for absolutely nothing. 3 swings in. There you go. Wildebeest is round and locked. It's got Godfrey now. He's hanging on with one arm. Should they go? Wildebeest is just playing with this contender. Drops him down to the crash pads. Godfrey gets nothing.
You got to admit that Wildebeest knows what he's about. Godfrey hanging on in desperation to Wildebeest's legs. 3 swings, as you said, Ursula, and Godfrey is toast. Booyakasha! But look at this. He hangs on in desperation, thinking he's going to get points. It doesn't count if you're on the white rings.
Our next contender on hang top is Luton. He's going up against Spider. With that, we hand it over to the boss.
On the whistle. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, the whistle blows. Both of these guys jump off their podiums, now starting to go straight towards one another. James, like I said with Wildebeest, I'll say for Spider as well. He is so at home on these rings. I'm not going to hold my breath that my guy Luton scores us all.
That's probably a good thing, Ursula, because I doubt he is. Spider knows what he's doing, but boy, he bounces off the tough fireman from East London. And that means that he's got a lot of work to do. Here he goes. He's got his classic leg over arm pose. But Luton unhinges him.
Luton is a tricky candidate for Spider today. Very, very unlike Spider to see him come unhinged like this.
Absolutely, Ursula. I've never seen him hang around without anywhere to go. He's got a bit of a problem here, and he's got it all to do. Now, Luton's trying to put his legs around Spider. Something's wrong here, but Luton goes down, and my points are safe.
Game over.
Luton slips, lets go of the grip. He is totally unsatisfied with that performance.
And he was doing so well, Ursula, to avoid Spider, but this is where it all goes wrong for him. Boom! Down onto the crash pad, and Spider is disappointed for him.
So both the contenders then getting no points on hang top. Now Luton's got 21. Godfrey still has no points.
So we know who thinks he's the greatest of all time, but we want to know what you think. If you want to tell us who your favorite gladiator is, then get dialing this number appearing on your screen right now.
Or get your mouse out and click onto our website, mtngladiators.co.za. Get dialing, get clicking right now.
You stand in line to win 1,000 Rand a week or 25K, the big prize.
Yowzers, I could do with 25,000 Rand. Think we can enter?
Let's try. Get dialing that number right now and let us know who you think is the greatest gladiator.
Hear the noise, see the action, feel the energy on Gladiators after this break.
Three seconds the difference between Ada and June. That means that Ada has a 1.5 second head start going into the Eliminator.
Facing off for the Eliminator, 2 ladies who really just want to get to the end of this round. How are you feeling now, Junebug?
I'm ready for it. Ada better watch out. I'll see her when she gets to the end after me.
She reckons you're going to get there after her. What do you have to say to her?
Well, Ursula, the common saying is age before beauty, but not this time, honey. I'll see you at the finish line.
Ouch! That hurt! Let's see which one of these beauties gets there first as we head on into the Eliminator!
Ida, you got 1.5 second lead. You'll go on the first whistle. June, you will go on the second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
This is is my one chance for my contender to do me proud with Godfrey way behind Luton. Come on, Ada, as she goes over the up and over bars. That 1.5 second head start doesn't seem to be making much of a difference on June.
Totally not, because June is closing in, and to use Ada's words, not this time, honey, because I think Junebug is going to make it all the way to the end.
Well, June looks like she's taking her time on the skyladder. She wants to make sure that she gets it right and doesn't slip off. And
What
this
do you
is
mean
where she
she's
flies.
taking her time? She
just to get-
is rocketing through.
Just to get started. That's so she could through.
Yeah,
Now look at me, you got me
exactly.
all tongue-tied, and Ada's not doing well. Ada's going to have to pick up the pace to get through the spider's web. Maybe this is where June will meet her Waterloo.
Oh, Waterloo?
Exactly. But there, you see Ada already into the spider's web. This is where the game can change, Ursula. Every time we've seen the Eliminator, it's been at the spider's web where things have either gone right or gone wrong for our contenders.
You know, at 2 or 3 series back, we actually lost a contender in that spider's web. Found him crawling out 2 weeks later. Bad smell he had. Now, Ada has caught up with June, and both of them exit the spider's web together. Go onto the cargo net. Now the girls are going neck on neck. Whoever gets onto the bridge first is guaranteed a shot over the balance beams and on the travelator to win this round.
You're absolutely right, Ursula. This is crunch time. No more time for laughter and jokes. They've got to be focused on getting to the end as quickly and as cleanly as possible, as we see June hit the zip line first, and that's the advantage that she has over Ada.
She had a great lift and release there. It's tenderhooks time now. Ada comes in for a nice, comfortable landing as well. No injuries. June is looking so comfortable, so sure of herself. 1 or 2 breaths, and she heads for the travelator.
Take a look in the background, Ursula. Ada has come off the balance beam. That's the end of her challenge as June comes through to win this round. You must be pleased.
Hey up, James. You've made me a rich chick.
Well, Ada's got it in her to finish. She's got to go all the way. It's a matter of pride now to finish the Eliminator and hold your head up high. Win or lose, she's completed it. Or has she? Yes, she's up. And she's through. I have to concede, June, incredibly focused, incredibly determined, and a brilliant run up the travelator. Despite the fact almost losing it, she wins this round.
Look at my $1 million smile. I am stoked, 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 and so are you. Well done, Junie!
Thank you very much, Ursula. The only thing is I've got to come back and do it again. But contender in the next round, better watch out.
Because she has built up her confidence. Already she's looking at the next round. You've won tonight, girlfriend. You are at the top of my heap. Let's hear it for June! Now, I'm not one to rub salt in anybody's wounds, but this is a dismal effort on Godfrey's part. No points going into the Eliminator, and that gives Luton a 10.5 second head start.
Well, this is what it all comes down to, the Eliminator. Oh, man, forget that. I'm coming under. 2 guys down, and this is where it all ends. At the Eliminator, one goes through, the other goes home. Time for that throwdown of the challenge. Godfrey, what do you got to say to Luton?
Luton, this is a warning. Be careful. Be very careful.
Well, I tell you what, that's got me cranking in my boots, but Luton, you have a 10.5 second start. What are you going to say to my man, Godfrey?
Godfrey, I want you to know I came here to win, and I won't accept anything less.
Well, he's come here to win. We'll find out if he does just that right now on Eliminator!
Well, Ursula, I couldn't have put it better myself. A completely dismal performance in this round of MTN Gladiators for my man Godfrey. Even all of that posturing at the front of the Eliminator, I don't know if he's got what it takes to get through and catch a 10.5 second head start.
Talking about having what it takes, in his notes to us, Luton says he's going to give it his best, and his best is all that it will take.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys. Godfrey has got 10.5 seconds to make up, and he is going hell for leather. He knows that it all boils down to this. He might have lost every single game in this round of MTN Gladiators, but he can still make it on the Eliminator.
He really is putting up a good fight. He's giving Luton quite a run for his money. Luton can now physically feel the heat of Godfrey catching up to him, closing that 10.5 second head start.
But I tell you what, Luton has got it in his head to win. He is flying up the cargo net. I don't think I've seen as fast an Eliminator as this, as Godfrey finds himself coming unstuck in the spider's web.
Hey, James, K to wager second bet.
Oh, man, I'm so far down on this one, I'm not sure.
I smell a magnificent victory coming along. Luton is moving blitzspinach.
You got to hand it to Godfrey. He hasn't given up despite the fact that Luton is so far ahead already on the balance beams. A perfect run across there. And Godfrey is only coming down the zip line right now.
Luton goes. He tears up the travelator and busts through, making me a two-time winner tonight. Oh, hello. Aren't you going to say anything, James? Okay, I'll say it for you then.
Congratulations. Well done on picking two winners. Godfrey, a great contender, making it all the way through. I'm just disappointed. I'm broke this weekend. Taking a look at it again, a fabulous run as he heads up that eliminator with one thing in mind, and that is to get through that barrier in record time.
Did you see the smoke coming off of that travelator?
You better believe there was smoke.
Now, Luton, the whistle blew. You were gone like a shot. You got to the bottom of the balance beams, took 1 or 2 seconds breath, and then it was over and done with.
That's nice. The last time I did this, it took me 2 times to go up the travelator. I decided this time I'm not going to make the same mistake. Go up the first time.
Well, you know what? You made no mistakes because your time through the eliminator was 1 minute 11 seconds. Well done! East London is seriously proud of you tonight. Well done, Luton, going into the next round of MTN Gladiators! Awesome!
You know, Ursh, I'm sick and tired of losing money to you. By the time we come back next week, I want to be winning the money.
You know what, James? You've got to have a nose for a winner. My nose knows winners, and this time I wasn't wrong. Next week, I doubt I'll be wrong. Tune in again and pick your winner on MTN Gladiators.
And it's a cute nose. We'll see you then.
K-Concepts are the people who put fitness first, and tonight's runners-up walk away with their magnificent gym equipment.
And if you want a magnificent body like Warrior and the rest of our gladiators, then Care Concepts are the people to go to. But for our winners of this series for Luton and June, to keep this in mind, a Mazda double cab drifter. What a fabulous prize.
It's been fun. It's been great. If you'd like to be a contender on MTN Gladiators, there's the number to dial. Log on to our website, mtngladiators.co.za.
So from Ursula and myself, it's been a fabulous evening. We'll see you again next Friday.
Right here on MTN Gladiators. Good night.
Oh, there's your name.
And yours.
I know, you must be famous.
You should be famous. I'm going clubbing now.
Put your hands up in the air.